Welcome back to the Jock Podcast, Season 2.
Season 2.
Who are you?
I'm Nick.
I'm John, if you don't remember. So, Season 2.
Season 2, here we are.
We are excited and ready to take that next step forward to making more of an impact with the Jocksters out there. So, cheers.
Cheers. Staying hydrated. Dude, these things are so good.
LaCroix. You're a seltzer guy.
It's not even the LaCroix. It's the seltzer water.
Yeah.
I have a problem though. Like Claire will wake up. It'll be in the morning. And she's like, why are there 3 seltzer water cans next to the bed?
I'm a regular water guy. Chug 'em.
So we got a lot to talk about. Talk about what's been going on. We've had a huge year, the both of us. And after that, we'll kind of dig into what our plans are for this season. We have a nice little idea going, and we're going to capitalize on what success we've already had from the first season. We started to notice people reaching out to us. I guess we started to feel like we were making a difference a little bit.
Yeah, and it was also like it was impacting us tremendously too. It was like we're kind of leading that charge and like living the true life. So we're excited to be back at it. Where do we start? Let's start with the hat.
With the hat.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
3 months until Claire and I have a baby girl.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So we're gonna have a little
Grace Elizabeth.
Jockette?
Grace Elizabeth.
Grace Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
Jockette.
Our first Jockette.
No, I'm not. No. Yeah. Grace Elizabeth will be here 3 months. We got the nursery done. Have you seen the nursery?
I sure have. Worked hard on the Dalmatians.
Buddy. Dalmatian spots. Claire, the other day, Claire mentioned like us revisiting the idea of moving. And I was just like, those dots took me so long.
How are we feeling?
Yeah.
We're
Excited.
close to go time.
Yeah, really excited. We've been doing this thing called the Baby Academy. It's really fun. And like we're learning, I'm learning, Claire grew up around a lot more kids, and her best friend had, multiple kids, and Claire was always around for that. So this is I have 2 nieces, and I'm just now starting to be around kids.
Yeah.
So we're really excited. Thrilled. Yeah.
Is that
thrilled.
eye-opening? Because I think of myself if Alexa were pregnant tomorrow, I would not know where to start, right? Like, is it eye-opening how much you're learning throughout the process?
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's funny. Every time I'm on the phone with Lewis, my brother-in-law, they have 2 girls, and we'll be talking, and then all of a sudden, one of the babies will start just wailing in the background, and I'm always like, "All right, buddy, I'll talk to you later." But not wailing, but I hear them crying, and then he'll laugh. But obviously, it's a joke now because I'm about to have that. But yeah, no, really excited. I can't wait. We're just blessed with a baby. And it's really, really, really exciting. So
New stage of life, fatherhood.
Yeah.
Excited.
I'm really thrilled for it. And yeah, so 3 months, and then Claire's gonna do 3 months of maternity leave. And then, oh, by the way, shout out to Claire. She just won a Woman of Strength award. Yeah, good job, baby. And then I'll probably take a little bit of time from work, at least maybe not going to job sites and all that, and just kind of make sure Claire's comfortable, I'm comfortable, and
Spend quality time.
and just prioritize what's important, obviously. And then so very exciting, and I'm not the only one with big news.
Who else could it
be? John, go ahead, tell the fans.
I don't have the ring yet.
The girl
Alexa, my fiance. Now, got engaged the weekend before Valentine's Day. So I'm engaged now.
Yeah.
And very excited for this stage of life. We are coming on, I guess it's been about 3 weeks, and I feel like we're both kind of on cloud 9 right now. Just super happy, enjoying the engagement, this phase of it. And it's such a beautiful, peaceful, exciting feeling.
Yeah. So let the Jocksters know. Did you stutter? Did you trip?
There were a few things.
Wait, sorry, real quick. Yeah. Did you ask her dad for permission properly?
I sure did.
Let's let this be. That is the right thing to do. If you haven't popped the question yet to your girlfriend and you plan on doing it, ask her dad for his blessing.
Yes. I think my dad especially would have been like, "What? You need to do that." Like, if he found out I did not.
Yeah.
And I always have had those like traditional.
And he knew it was coming, right?
Yes, he did.
Mm.
They were beyond excited, like so excited. They were there for the proposal. So not at the proposal, but after we had a little celebration. In Asheville, we went to the Biltmore.
I was just gonna say, where'd you do
my
it?
family was there. Her family was there. So like for a whole day prior to, I had to like kind of keep them away while we were just having a Valentine's weekend.
So John had another check-in that was a little bit of a, we won't get too deep, but like just let them know.
So like my brother Joe, that was checking into the same hotel the same day as we did, and the check-in woman was like,
and Alexa does not know
she had no idea
anyone's coming.
She was like, which priori are you? Which John are you? And I was like, John. I hated the idea. I was like, John. And luckily she messed up and she said, which John are you? But my brother is Joe. So I think she just kind of read it quickly. And so I played it off as like, oh, I must have double booked. And like, I do that occasionally. So like Alexa was like, oh, it's probably nothing, whatever. And then we're going to the Biltmore the next morning, and I roll up to the gate, hand the tickets, and they're like, oh, by the way, it's closed. High wind advisory. And I'm like, it's closed. What do you mean it's closed? I had to play it cool. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Let's figure it out. And then like, but it'll open back at 1. And so I turn around, go to the gas station, call everyone because they're like waiting at the brewery where we're all gonna meet. And I'm like, just give me 3 more hours. Hopefully I can do it here.
3 more hours.
Hopefully, I was now I got to kill time because we already had breakfast and everything. We ended up just like doing shopping for the week.
Does Alexa think you're acting weird in this moment?
Probably not. Okay. I don't think so. Okay. I was acting weird more so prior to the trip. And then that time gave her time to like look at her phone and like see that like, some of her friends' locations were off and her family and all that. So I think she had an idea, but then we did the Biltmore tour.
John comes over one day, probably like, a month and a half ago. And he looks like, I could tell, something's on his mind. And I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's telling me about his plans. I'm like, that's amazing. I'm like, are you acting weird? And he's like, dude, I'm acting so weird. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm like,
yeah. I was being a weirdo.
Out over it.
I like didn't have any backup plans thought through, like, and I didn't even think about it. I guess because I was thinking about so much of like the actual planning that like we were sitting on the couch and she's like, so where are we going to dinner? Like just so I could prepare what to wear.
Yeah.
And that just threw me off.
Where are we going for dinner?
That just threw me off.
Oh,
literally, that's how it was. And she was like, "Do you even have a reservation?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a reservation.
I'm cooking." John's like, "Oh, I was cooking in."
It was bad. It was really bad. Man. And then I had to like play it off. And then the day before we're leaving, she's like packing clothes, and I was like, "So what are you gonna wear?" I like never ask what she's gonna wear. And then it's no, you should wear this. I was just being a complete weirdo.
Wow.
But the day of, like, other than we got in, it was smooth. Did it at the conservatory, like the flower area outside of the house. My sisters were there. Took some video. My niece came out with flowers. Like it was very smooth. Wow. And then we celebrated after. And we're still celebrating.
You guys are still just happy and excited.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Amazing. I think this is newer since we've been since season 2. We live 5 minutes away from Nikki now.
Yep.
So now we don't have tired John anymore. I could just literally pop over and pop home and be home quickly. Yeah. So we're hundreds of billions.
Yeah. John's close. He came over actually during the snowstorm. We hung out during the snowstorm.
A little street snowboarding.
Yeah. Johnny took me in the 4Runner. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. And then John also got a pretty big award at work.
So we're working hard these days. So I was named Impact Player of the Year. It was sports themed. So it was the person who made the most impact throughout the organization. Wow. So that was exciting. So it was nice to be recognized. And now I just got to do more, right? So that's like how it is.
Yeah.
Set the standard.
Yep.
So we're doing things.
And speaking of impact, like that's awesome that you did that. And that's what you kind of came to me with the idea of like, hey, how are we? What like season 2? I got something as we were like kind of talking about what path we're gonna take. It's time to like really make a difference, and we need you guys to feel the difference.
We say this, it's something you especially, like we say this to each other a lot of like, hey, we need to make it with what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just, we need to be more of a voice. So that's what
Yeah.
season 2 is all about.
Yeah.
Plus actually getting people to like on board with this lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
I think positively it especially like me, especially made a huge impact.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just, let's spread the word.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing it. So a few things I think we're doing. I want to start one with the, like, if you guys recall, the Jock Podcast is built on a few different ones: faith, fitness, finance, like all the things encompassing being a good man, right?
And what is a good man? We, not to dive, way back into the original episodes, but this all comes from your faith in Jesus Christ. That's where everything comes from. That's our foundation. We can't be good at finances. We can't be good at being a dad. We can't be good at being a friend. We can't be good at anything essentially unless you have Jesus as your savior. And that is how we build. That is where we build from. So with that,
You want to start with Bible study?
Yeah, we have our Bible study. Men, you are all welcome. It is a men's Bible study Thursday nights at, are we doing 8:30? I think it's 8:30.
8:30.
And then, yeah, and
we'll drop the info.
Okay, you guys are all welcome. It's fun.
Virtual.
Virtual. Yep. We
We'll
started
do some in-person stuff throughout.
Yeah,
the year.
With I was talking to Lewis. We want this to be more. It's not the Bible studies. Everybody's Bible study. We're all leaning on each other. This is a place for us to build and for us to come to each other for help, and we want to do something big with it. But the most important thing is that we are reading the Word, and that's where this is all. That's the important thing. The most important. Really, the only important through that. We'll be able to do all the other things. So yeah, Thursday nights, everybody's welcome. Right now, we're in the Book of John. Sometimes we don't get that far. Sometimes we'll get on one verse. Maybe we'll talk about it. We ask questions. Sometimes we do like not homework, but
just something to like carry throughout your week.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, something to just be conscious about for the week. If you have any like questions, just anything, that's the place for it. Even if somebody doesn't know the answer, I
will say, like, personally for me too, as you guys know, like getting deeper into my faith is something that's maybe a little newer for me. There was someone else last week too, who was a little newer for him too, and like the group was very open to like explaining things in a way that doesn't make you feel like nervous to be like, hey, what does this mean, or how can I apply it?
Yeah.
I think that's something that can sometimes be a little maybe like nerve-wracking, or like why I might not want to join a Bible study if I'm on the newer side of things, because maybe I'm afraid that, hey, I don't know a lot of things. I don't know what this means. But it's very encouraging that the group is like, no, I want you to understand.
Yeah.
We're going to be nice about it. Here's what it means.
Yeah, well, it literally doesn't matter even if you aren't a Christian and you're just curious, like, what, who's Jesus, you're welcome. You're welcome to come. Honestly, there's no what am I trying to say? Like, if you want to come, you're welcome to come. That's what it comes down to, and it's a really good group. I feel like, honestly, like, it's something like you get excited about it. It's
look forward to.
Yeah, Thursday nights, like it's like, all right, men's Bible study, here we go, and then the goal is to like build that camaraderie. So we want that group to like know each other. Like, for example, something happens at work or something's going on that's kind of difficult in life. You don't know how to handle it. Like, that's the safe place. That's where you go. That's where you're not going to be judged, but you're going to be held to a high standard. We are leaders. Every one of us are leaders, right? As a Christian, we have a responsibility. And sometimes, like, for example, if you ask the wrong person and they're not rooted in Christ, maybe somebody rooted in Christ isn't going to give you the best answer, but at least the goal is to give you the best answer according to what Jesus would want. So that's that place you can come knowing that your answer should at least be grounded in what Jesus wants. Always that's the goal. So Thursday nights, you guys are welcome to come. We will get, we're talking again about doing, the event. We were going to do the run in California, the triathlon. Obviously, with Claire pregnant and the due date right around the corner, we are not doing that. We will reschedule and find something closer.
Yep. We're still staying fit, getting back on the fitness train too. Then, yes, we will continue to do things that challenge ourselves physically as
Mhm,
well,
mhm.
staying strong. And then I think with the podcast, one of the things that we've discussed a lot is we found a lot of value in having guests on. So
Yeah.
us both personally, like continuously diving into like deeper topics where it's just us
Mhm,
talking through
mhm.
things. I think that's important. But the guests, like having specialized guests on this
Yeah,
season.
and that goes back to what you were saying about the different like through Christ, through Jesus, we will work on all of these, these everything in life. So we want a specialist, in each individual area. So when it comes to finances, we're gonna find an advisor. When it comes to in the fitness industry and getting healthy, I want to get somebody on that really knows what they're talking about and that is qualified. When it comes to just all of these, aspects, we're gonna
Yeah.
do what we can to get somebody
Because
on
I
for
think
them.
we are good at
What
almost
are what are we?
relating it back to
Is that
like
what we're good at?
the jockster
Okay.
world of like, I don't want to even say, because it's not the common man, but it's like we're not the experts in these categories.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're not speaking out of line, or we can
Yeah.
relate all these things
Uh-huh.
back and say how we're our experiences with it and what we're doing. But we just want to make sure that you guys are continuing to get educated. I think
Mhm.
that's education's important.
Yeah.
Continuing to get educated, and that's a part of us making an impact through who
Mhm.
we know, through who wants to come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, be on the lookout for some guests in the future, coming up very soon. Actually, probably the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna be ramping this up.
We're back at it.
We're gonna be at it now that John lives closer. I don't like we're already starting with it. Hear me now? I'm making
No excuses.
I know.
No
Sorry
excuses.
about that. We're ramping it up. Season 2. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Congratulations, John.
Congratulations, Nick.
Oh wow, yeah, we got a lot of good things coming on. Yeah, so awesome. We got a lot of good things happening and a lot of good things coming.
Cheers to season 2.
And I told you I really like salsa water. Season 2. Thanks.
Thank you guys.